Are you considering a nose job or a nose correction? There are a lot of things you need to know before you undergo a nose correction. Hello friends, I'm Dr. Diksha Dikshit, a cosmetic and a plastic surgeon and co-founder of a Sculptor Clinic at New Delhi. And today I will discuss certain points related to nose and its correction so that you are better able to understand the process, and when you are discussing this with your doctor, you are able to decide and make a decision for yourself. So let us start by understanding what is nose job. Nose job is what we call as rhinoplasty. It is a procedure where we change the shape and appearance of your nose. It is not only a cosmetic procedure, but it also improves the functional deformities or problems like difficulty in airway breathing as well. Before embarking upon a nose job, it is very important for you to know what your nose is made up of and what are the conditions that can arise because of problem in any of these structures. Nose is chiefly made up of two structures. One is the hard bone and the soft bone. Soft bone is what we call as the cartilage. Now the hard bone is the upper 1/3 of your nose, and the soft part of your bone or the soft bone or the cartilage is the lower 2/3. The lower 2/3, in lower 2/3 the cartilage further forms a framework. It divides the nose into two parts in the midline, and this structure is known as the septum, and it forms the side wall of the middle part of your nose and also the tip structure. Problems in any of these structures, either alone or in combination, can lead to certain conditions for which most of the patients come to us. These are the conditions which I will discuss subsequently ahead. One such common problem for which patients come to us is a dorsal hump. Now, dorsal hump is a projection in the middle part of your bone which gives the nose a very masculine appearance. Dorsal hump to mild degree is present in males which give a masculine look, but in female, essentially there is no dorsal hump in general population, but if it occurs, it gives a very masculine look for which females come for correction. This projection can be either in the hard bone or in the soft bone, or it can be in combination with both hard and soft bone being involved. Another such problem is a deviated nose, where the nose shifts to one side from the midline. This deviation usually causes airway obstruction and breathing problems to most of the patients. Now, why does deviation occur? Deviation can either occur due to the hard bone deformity in the upper 1/3, which is very rare. The most common cause of deviation is the overgrowing of the middle part or the septal part of the cartilage, which causes curvaceous appearance or deformity of the septum. This overgrown cartilage, because nose being a tight structure, overgrowth of this cartilage causes the septum to bend. This can either occur in the body of the septum or in the tip part of the septum as well. Correction of this deviation not only enhances the cosmetic appearance of the nose but also improves the patient functionally in terms of breathing. The third most common problem for which patients come to us, especially the Indian patients, is broad nose. We have very common, because of our ethnicity, we see a lot of broad noses, which can either be due to an overgrown side wall, or it can be due to a broad boxy tip. Now, if there is an overgrown side wall, it is chiefly bony, which can be corrected by subsequent osteotomies or correction of the bone of the side wall. Most commonly, broad tip leads to a very boxy appearance of the nose, which can either be due to the thickened overlying skin over the tip, or it can be due to deformations of the soft bone or the cartilage of the tip. Now, deformation of the cartilage of the tip can either occur because of the overgrowth of your midline septal cartilage, or it can be because of the separations of the tip cartilage leading to a very broad boxy tip. Now, all these problems can occur singularly or they can be in combinations. So when you visit a plastic surgeon or a cosmetic surgeon, you want to enhance your appearance. It is for the surgeon to decide what all parts need to be corrected. So it is very important for you to know your surgeon well, and that he or she has sufficient expertise in rhinoplasty surgeries. Depending upon the number of correction or the type of correction required in your nose, a surgeon can opt for a closed rhinoplasty or an open rhinoplasty. Now, what is closed rhinoplasty? Closed rhinoplasty is a technique in which there are no external incisions over your nose, and internally incisions are given and corrections are done. However, closed rhinoplasty has certain limitations as not giving a very wide exposure, or if there is a lot of correction that needs to be done, most of the surgeons go for an open rhinoplasty approach. Now in open rhinoplasty approach, the incisions are given in the midline of your nose, which is in the hidden area and is not usually visible once it heals. Open rhinoplasty has the advantage of giving a wider exposure and for being able to manipulate and give the desired correction in cases of severe deformities. The idea of this video is to help you understand in simple language what the terms and what the conditions mean, so that you are better able to understand when you are having a consult with your surgeon regarding a nose job. Hope you find this video useful. If you have any further queries regarding rhinoplasty or any other related procedures, please do write to us, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for further updates.